Hello, my name is Putkonen. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm talking about the freshness of the moment. Whether it be meditation, mindfulness, being present, one of the keys is discovering or noticing the freshness of the moment. And what I mean by this is don't bring the past into the moment. The stale past. You need to leave that off so that the moment is fresh. It is new. Much like having a beginner's mind, in that you are intentionally playing like you're experiencing something new for the first time. Being a true beginner, as if it's never been seen before. If you've never seen it before, there's no past involved. And it is important to notice that we often have the past creep into the present moment. The ever new, ever changing present moment. We corrupt it with the past. And in this way, it doesn't seem new. Also, with superficial awareness, the superficial way we look at things will look the same, like at times, like they're repetitive. Like in prior videos, you've seen the blinds behind me before, but very likely it's the past memory of this that's creeping into the present experience of this. And so it's like, oh, well, that's the same white blinds, nothing to notice there. And then the mind just kind of overlooks. It keeps it on a superficial level. But for all you know, something's changed. In fact, something has changed. Because in keeping the freshness of the moment, not only is it not letting the past corrupt the present, bringing past stale stuff into the present moment, the present experience. It's also deeply seeing and embracing the impermanence. Everything's constantly changing. Nothing is static. Not only is nothing static and everything changing, but everything is ever unique. Nothing truly repeats. And so you really haven't seen this before. Not this exactly. If you think you have, you're just not looking closely enough. But something has changed. Many things have changed. It's much like, there's an old saying, you can't step on the same piece of water twice. And this is in reference to a river. You can't step on the same piece of a river twice. For it's not the same river, and it's not the same person. Because from moment to moment, each moment changes us. We're never the same. We are ever new. Everything around us is ever new, ever changing. Never been like this before. Ever unique. And as you delve into and really get in touch with this, you'll notice that what is the present takes on an odor or a taste of freshness, you could say. It seems very, very new, very fresh. And so you need to pay attention to not only when you are thinking, oh, I've seen this before, or thinking something static, oh, this is something that's static, it's not changing, but also, like I said, not corrupting it with the past memory of what you had seen before. And so these blinds are not the same blinds that you've seen in the past. This body is not the same body you saw in the last video, if you've seen my videos before. There are many changes that have happened, and don't fall into thinking it's the same and therefore repetitive or static in some way, and bring in the memory of what you had seen before as if that is what is currently when it isn't. And so it is this, I guess, striving for the freshness of the moment. It is delving into the ever new, ever changing, never repeating, absolutely unique moment. It's here and gone, never to return. But there is, as I said, there's a taste, there's an odor, a taste, so to speak, of freshness. And you need to pay attention to when it's not fresh. Because this will tell you you are doing something. You are either bringing in the past, or you're thinking whatever you're seeing is static, or it's repeating, it's the same as last time, or something else. There are things that will tend to corrupt or dispel the freshness of the moment. And so become aware of when things don't seem fresh and new. Because then you're falling into some kind of rut, so to speak. And so I think it's a very important thing. Not only, like I said, meditation, being mindful, being present, just being in general. Because in the freshness of the moment, there is also, I think, a greater possibility of awe. The freshness of the moment tends to be more conducive to awe. And I think awe is one of those transcendental emotions that tend to open us up and cause changes. And so I think anything that is conducive to awe is probably a good thing. And the freshness of the moment is very conducive to awe. It's when we think we've seen things before, it's the same, it's repetitive, we're pulling on past memory, that it just doesn't seem, particularly interesting. And then we start making judgments of things being boring. But for one that is very much has the taste of freshness, has the odor of freshness, nothing's boring. The now is not boring. The now is ever changing, unique and new. And that's what freshness is. So seek out or try to discover the freshness of the moment. It's a good pointer, I think. But if you have any questions, comments, please post below. But until next time, thank you much.